Good morning, everybody. Kevin here from Watch This with Joe and Kevin. It's about 3:45 in the morning on a no-sleep kind of night. And so I thought I would get back to another Billy Wilder movie so I can keep going through his wonderful filmography. This will be the sixth one of his I've watched on the channel. So enough now that I'm barely at the beginning of being able to say to people, I enjoy Billy Wilder's films, at least the ones that I've seen, and not sound like a complete fraud. Like a guy who, buys a Metallica t-shirt from Target but can't name a single Metallica album. But no, I've really enjoyed the really diverse films of his that I've seen thus far. This is Stalag 17, which has been highly recommended by people on both YouTube and Patreon. As I've gone through these films, I have heard of this movie prior to the channel, so this is obviously a well-known film. All I've known about it, just from the zeitgeist, is that it's a POW movie. I remember there were references to it in everything. Chicken Run had a Stalag 17 reference that we caught way back when we watched it, just because it's such a well-known film. The only actor I know for sure that's in it is William Holden, who of course we've seen before in Billy Wilder's films. So yeah, pretty excited to check this one out and get this one knocked off the list. In terms of plot and tone, I don't know really anything else about the movie beyond what I've said. I assume it's a drama, although the idea of a POW camp comedy is not completely alien. Hogan's Heroes probably created the concept of the phrase too soon. But we'll see. Pretty blind on this one, other than the fact that it's gotten really great critical reviews as well. So let's go jump in and get started. Do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. Thanks so much, guys. Special thank you to our super patrons: AB, Actuarial Lurker, Ballage Foldes, Derek Peterson, MDC93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Lindsay Swift, Natasha, and Jay Squick, Suyugunda Varapu, Sweet Baby Silvernail, Torgear Linkstad, Trey Contreras, Panda47, Wolfgang Wolf, Yannick from Montreal, and Adam Pasio. Thanks so much, guys. Really, really grateful for all that you do for us. Description below, link to our Patreon page for the full-length watch-alongs on most things, but not all on Patreon. You'll have to sync and watch along in your own source material due to copyright law. Don Taylor and Otto Preminger. Johnny Comes Marching Home Again, oft used in war films. I'm thinking mostly, of course, of Dr. Strangelove. Percussion and war movies. They go together.
What gets me is that there never was a movie about POW, about prisoners of war.
There are plenty of them now.
I was shot down over Magdeburg, Germany, back in '43. I spent 2.5 years in Stalag 17. In our compound, there were about 630 of us, all American airmen. Now you put 630 sergeants together and, oh mother, you've got yourself a situation. Take, for instance, the story about the spy we had in our barracks. And 2 of our guys, Manfredi and Johnson to be exact, were just getting set to blow the place.
So is this going to be an escape movie like Chicken Run? Well, these 2 aren't keeping their escape a secret from everybody else, are they? Okay, everybody helping these 2 escape?
Animal! Betty Grable's on the phone.
Here's your civilian clothes. Okay, Humphrey. Bury your army outfits before you get out of the forest.
Right. Anybody ask for your papers, you're French laborers. We stick to the forest going west until we hit the Danube. Check. Stop it, Joey. Joey.
Yeah, some of these guys are going to be completely traumatized.
Always south till we hit the other side. Switzerland.
Did you calculate the risk?
Ready.
You've got 10 minutes to get through the tunnel.
Roger.
That'll bring you out just as the Jerrys are changing shifts.
Roger. Show 'em, boys. Take care.
All along, easy does
We're with you, all of us.
So William Holden's not really the focus of this scene at all. So they're mentioning a spy. Does that mean that somebody rats these guys out and they get caught?
You ought to be under the barbed wire soon.
The longest night of the year.
That Peter Graves.
I bet they make it all the way to Switzerland.
And I bet they don't get out of the forest.
Now, what kind of crack is that?
No crack. 2 packs of cigarettes so they don't get out of the forest.
That's enough.
That's
Sefton.
grim,
Crawl back
yeah.
in your sack.
I want to back those kids. I'll cover 10 of them.
I'll take 5.
8. Cookie. More cigarettes. Well, speak up, boys. Any more sports in the crowd?
Well, if there's a rat and these guys get caught, William Holden looks awfully suspicious betting like this. Yeah, this feels like a trap.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Those filthy crowds.
What slipped up, Hoppy?
Price was elected security.
Okay, security, what happened?
I wish I knew.
Maybe the crowds knew about the tunnel all the time.
Shut up, animal.
So we heard some shots, so who says they didn't get away?
Anybody here want to double their bet?
Yeah, that's a really isolating move to make for some cigarettes.
Every barracks had its own alarm clock. Our alarm clock was Feldwebel Schultz. He was a Schweinehund.
So was the Hogan's Hero Sergeant named after this guy?
Okay, come on, you sack rats. Cut the beefing and get up.
You guys have some machine gun practice last night?
Oh, terrible. I better not talk about it. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Both of them?
Oh, such nice boys. It makes me sick to
Don't
my...
wear it out!
You know he's crunk.
Oh, sometimes I think he's fooling us with that crazy business.
Then drop and see dead.
Always with the jokes.
Tonally, this is a lot lighter than I expected it to be at this moment.
A waffle.
Stop it, Harry. I'm warning you.
Coffee. Hitler is waiting to see us.
Suppose you let those mattresses cool off a little, huh? Just out of decency.
Oh, ja, gewiss. It is only that we are cramped with the space.
As long as you're gonna move somebody in, how about a couple of them Russian broads?
Russian women prisoners?
Just get us a couple with beautiful glockenspiel.
Yeah, this feels more Hogan's Heroes than... I'm right there. So, I mean, I guess it is kind of a warning to everybody else.
Attention! Der Kommandant! Guten Morgen, Sergeants. And I so much hope we could give you a white Christmas. Just like the ones you used to know. Look at that mud. And I hope you will still be with us next spring. We shall plant some grass here. I understand we are -2 men this morning. Here I am trying to be your friend and you do these embarrassing things to me. After all these years of a perfect record. Fortunately, those 2 men...
Surprised they let him keep that under these circumstances.
Nobody has ever escaped from Stalag 17.
As duly elected compound chief, I protest the way these bodies are left lying in the mud. According to the Geneva Convention, dead prisoners are to be given a decent burial.
They'll be given the burial they deserve.
Did the Germans obey the Geneva Convention?
Let me
There's
remind
some
you,
irony
any
in
prisoners
that.
found outside the barracks after lights out will be shot on sight. The iron stove in Barrack 4 will be removed. We are all friends again. I'll have you all deloused for the holidays.
He's just open defiance.
I will give the funny man exactly 5 seconds to step forward. But there will be delousing with ice water from the hoses.
Oh, he broke it. That's unfortunate.
We will remove the iron stove, the one that was camouflaging the trapdoor.
Telling you, animal, these Nazis ain't kosher.
Private property, bub.
How come the crowds knew about that stove, security?
Look, if you don't like the way I'm handling this job, go get
Kill it,
yourself...
Duke. It's got us all spinning.
Maybe there's somebody in our barracks tipping them off, like one of us.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say.
I like the contrast in like the quality of their uniforms.
Hey! New dames in the Russian compound!
William Holden's got clean uniforms and soap, so he's obviously going through the guards.
Let's open up the great front!
Hey, look at me! I'm your baby! Lay off! The blonde is mine!
Just wait 5 years. This won't be so cool.
Wait for me!
Chow, animal, chow!
I don't want to eat. I want to go over there.
Remember, animal, I told you that when the war was over, I'd get you a date with Betty Grable. We go to California. I got a cousin that works for the Los Angeles Gas Company.
Well, supposing she don't want me.
Yeah,
She don't
that
want you.
huge leap there.
She don't get nothing.
I always wonder how actors feel when they go to a movie and they're referenced in it like this. I wonder what Betty Grable thought of this.
Anyone else want potato soup?
No. You have to put your socks in my breakfast.
Tough luck.
Set her up, Cookie. I'm starved.
I'm all ready.
Yeah, and he's like got fresh egg. I'm kind of wondering how this flies with all these guys, like at all.
Easy, animal. Easy.
Where did it come from?
From a chicken, Bugwit.
A chicken?
A chicken lays those things.
I don't understand this animal guy's character at all yet.
Is it all right if we smell it?
Just don't drool on it.
You're not going to eat the shells.
Help yourself.
What are we gonna do with it?
We're going to plant it, animal. We're going to grow us a chicken for Christmas.
Yeah, I would hate this guy. William Holden's character.
What'd you give the Krauts for that egg?
45 cigarettes. Price has gone up.
The Krauts shoot Manfredi and Johnson last night, and the day's out trading with them.
What's the beef, boys? So I'm trading. Everybody here is trading. So maybe I trade a little sharper. Does that make me a collaborator?
Hey, yeah, that's the word I would use.
Listen, Stoop, the first week I was in this joint, somebody stole my Red Cross package, my blanket, and my left shoe. This is everybody for himself. Dog eat dog.
You stink, son.
Don't come off it! Anything else bothering you boys?
How come you were so sure Manfredi and Johnson wouldn't get out of the forest?
I just like the odds.
They're lying dead out there in the mud, and I'm trying to find out how come.
Because you, our security officer, said it'd be safe. And you, the barracks chief, gave them the green light. That's how come. What do you think the chances are of getting out of here? And let's say you make it to Switzerland. They ship you out the Pacific, slap you in another plane, you get shot down again. Only this time you wind up in a Japanese prison camp.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a terrible point.
You can be the heroes. Me, I'm staying put.
This war's gonna be over someday. Then what do you think we'll do to crowd kissers like you?
That's enough! At ease for the news.
All right, at ease.
That voice.
All right, at ease.
At ease.
Jack Cushingham and Larry Blake will play Frank Donata and Mike Cohn for the Pinochle Championship of the camp. Anybody found throwing rocks at low-flying German aircraft will be thrown in the booth. Okay, Steve, give him the radio. You can keep it for 2 days.
We're supposed to have it for a week.
You're lucky to get it at all. This barracks is jinxed.
Don't worry, we'll take care of it.
Get the antenna. Get the antenna. Get the antenna.
So if that radio does get confiscated, then that's really going to lend credence to the idea that somebody's spying.
5 Panzer divisions are pouring into the wide breach.
Krauts have busted through.
This 43, they said? No, wait, it'd be after 44. They're American prisoners. Sorry, I'm awake now.
I do meine liebe Schnitzelbank.
I was kind of wondering if I was going to notice of the Germans, the antenna wire.
Ist das nicht ein Schweinestall? Ja, das ist ein Schweinestall. Stahlbank.
Wunderbar. Isn't he wunderbar?
Ist das nicht ein dicker
Oh my god, he handed him the rifle.
2 of Patton's tank units have been diverted toward Bastogne.
Okay, so a battle of the bulge.
Watch it, watch it.
Am I interrupting something?
Yeah, Schultz, we're just passing out guns.
You always think I'm a square. I've been to America. I've been wrestling there. And I will go back. The way the war is going, I will be there before you.
Suppose you help us escape. We'll go home and have everything waiting for you in Madison Square Garden.
Now, gentlemen, we will all go outside. We will grab some shovels, and we will undig that tunnel which you digged.
You know everything that's happening in this barracks. Who's tipping you off?
Tipping me off?
Like he's going to tell who the spy is, yeah.
Come on, everybody, outside. Let's get it over with.
Just a second, Hoffy.
All right, Schultz, who's giving it to you? Which one of us is it?
Which one of you is what?
Which one of us is the informer? Why don't you just tell him it's me, because I'm really the illegitimate son of Hitler.
Oh, I wish I could invite you all to my house for a nice German Christmas, huh?
They're here for the radio too, right? They know about it. Yep. So there's a spy. An elaborate one. Kind of surprised no one's picked up on those signals, like tying off the light and everything. I mean, it's pretty cramped quarters to do things like write notes and swap out chess pieces.
Those poor suckers, Manfredi and Johnson. Somebody in our outfit was tipping off the crowd sure enough. Only who was it? Maybe it was Sefton.
It's not Septon because he's way too obvious. Yeah.
I guess it's about time I told you a few more things about that Sefton guy. He was the sole owner and operator of the Stalag 17 Turf Club.
So what are you using instead of horses?
Come on, come on.
10 on Schnickelfritz.
Equipoise.
Equipoise?
Equipoise.
10 on Equipoise.
And they're off and
Okay.
running at Stalag 17.
Come on, baby! Don't be no rat daddy! This way! I told you, Schnickelfritz, you made me bet on Equipoise.
I clocked them this morning.
He ran a bar right in our barracks selling schnapps at 2 cigarettes a shot.
That's elaborate. That's really elaborate.
We brewed the stuff out of old potato peels and once in a while a couple of strings off the Red Cross parcels.
I'm telling you, it ain't fair. Ain't she beautiful? She married an orchestra leader.
So what? There's other women.
Betty.
Okay, as Betty Grabe, I'd be a little creeped out by that and sitting in the theater.
I'll get you into the Russian compound.
Pinky Miller from Barracks, they tried getting over there, and they shot him in the leg.
I figured us a little gimmick. To the brick Kremlin.
She'll never forgive me.
Come on, animal. What are you trying to do? Embalm us while we're still alive?
All the house guarantees is you don't go blind.
Blind? Harry! Harry,
Oh
I'm
my God.
blind! Harry, where are you?
This is so much lighter in tone than I thought it was going to be.
The killadiller, of course, the real bonanza, was when Sefton put up the observatory. On a clear day, you could have seen the Swiss Alps. Only who wanted to see the Swiss Alps?
They're looking at the girls. Okay.
It cost you a cigarette or a half a bar of chocolate a peek. After 2 years in that camp, just the idea what was behind that window sure spruced up your voltage. Let's go to 20 seconds to a customer.
Kind of curious how they're getting so much contraband to trade with.
What's the big idea? Take that telescope out of here.
Only you're going to have a riot on your hands.
Every time the men get Red Cross packages, you have to think up some angle to rob them.
Okay, Red Cross packages. That answers my question right there.
Just what makes you and them crowd so buddy-buddy?
That's security. Grease the crowd guards. I give them 10% of the take.
And maybe a little something else, Sefton.
A little something, what?
Maybe a little information. How much more do we have to take from this crud?
There'll be no vigilante stuff, not while I'm barracks chief.
It's Harry and the animal. They're trying to sneak into the Russian compound.
Okay, that actually is clever. Just look like you're doing something official. Upton Sinclair was able to walk around in a meatpacking plant when he was riding the jungle by carrying a bucket around. No one asked him questions. And the score was, again, just the tonal, completely different approach to the film than I was expecting.
Hello, Bubnitsky! Hiya!
Hiya. Oh, how?
Yeah.
Window.
Was soll das? Was machen Sie hier?
I did not expect slapstick in this movie at all.
So life sort of drifted back to normal in Stalag 17. And at the stoolie, whoever he was ready to strike again at any second.
Ready!
I do like the visual storytelling with the light there.
The Commandant is sending every barracks a little Christmas present. A copy of Mein Kampf. Now that the German victory is in sight, all American prisoners are to be indoctrinated with the teachings of the Fuhrer.
So even though the war wasn't going well for the Germans, in the camps are telling them that it is.
Shapiro, Shapiro, Manfredi,
Nothing for Stanislaus Kuzava?
Shapiro.
And just what makes you so popular?
50 million guys running around loose back home, and all those dames want is Sugar Lip Shapiro.
Here, Kuzava.
Yeah?
Give this to Joey, will you?
Hey, is that all the mail?
And so, Joey, we do hope that you will finish that last year of law school when
Oh,
you come back home.
so sad.
It's from your dad, Joey. Here, take it.
Is it possible that Joey is the spy, because he would be like the guy that everyone would least look towards?
They showed pictures of the tennis courts, and they also say that in the winter they freeze them over so you boys can ice skate.
A little propaganda.
What do all those broads say?
What do they always say?
Hey, this is with a typewriter. From a finance company.
So they want the third payment on the Plymouth.
Oh, it's bills.
I believe it. I believe it.
You believe what?
My wife. But I found the most adorable baby on our doorstep, and I've decided to keep it for our very own. Now, you won't believe it, but it's got exactly my eyes and nose. I believe it.
Your wife's got a boyfriend, man.
Okay, gang, meet our new guests. This is Lieutenant Dunbar, and this is Sergeant Bagradian. The lieutenant will be with us for a week or so until the crowd shipped into the officers' camp in Silesia. Like all the railroad lines out of Frankfurt are fouled up because somebody blew up an ammunition train.
The lieutenant did it. He's an actor. You should see him do imitations.
Do Grable.
Oh, don't do Grable.
Now, see here, Scarlett. I'm crazy about you. It always have been.
Wouldn't be James Schuyler Dunbar from Boston.
Yes, sure would.
Oh, he's from Boston, too. But you wouldn't know him. Not unless you had your house robbed.
Yeah.
We were going to be officers together, remember? His mother's got $20 million. Say, with all your mother's pull, how come you're not a chicken colonel by now?
Lay off, I said, unless you want your head handed to you.
What a perfectly charming table arrangement.
It's just hot water. Probably. Oh, no, they have a tea bag.
Hey, Lieutenant, how'd you blow up that train with 50 guards around?
We're waiting at the depot in Frankfurt. Understand? When an ammunition train comes through.
I just drifted into the men's room, fixed myself up a little time bomb, broke open the window, and when the ammunition train started pulling out, I just tossed the thing into an open car.
About 3 minutes later, you can hear it. Boom!
I wouldn't talk about things like that.
The Krauts have a way of getting information.
Yeah, especially in this barracks.
Say, where does a fella take a hot shower around here?
What'd you expect, Glamour boy? An officers' club with a steam room and a massage, maybe?
If you resent my having money, start a revolution.
Now, let's see how good you can swim.
I can swim, all right.
Sorry, boys, my taxi's waiting.
Cut the horseplay, Harry. What's the matter with you guys?
Get ready. Here he comes.
They all rocking Hitler stashes?
Und der Fräulein
Ja.
mit der Glockenspiel und der Basternhalter. Attention! Heil Hitler! Heil it! They're indoctrinating!
Is that the point of the Mein Kampf being in the room?
Is you all good little adults? No! Then we will all salute Bell Bravo Schultz! One fear is enough. Now, please, gentlemen, take off those mustaches. Gentlemen, tomorrow morning the Geneva man is coming to inspect the camp. The commandant wants all the barracks to be spick and also span. The commandant also sends you clean blankets.
5 minutes after the Geneva man was gone, the blankets were gone.
The commandant also told me to pick up the radio.
Radio? What radio show?
But the one you're hiding in the barracks. Now, let's see. Where could it be?
If he goes right to it, then...
Am I getting warmer? Very hot? How do you expect to win the war with an army of clowns? Now, outside, everybody! Everybody out for the blankets!
I mean, it makes sense they would put on a show for the Geneva watchdogs, and as soon as they're gone, just revert back.
Whoever that stoolie is, he's sure batting 1,000.
Yeah, the guy I want to talk to is Sefton. Has anybody seen Sefton?
Huffy, I'm very sorry about the mousetrap, but the war news are very depressing anyway, huh? I might as well also confiscate the antenna.
Yeah, he knows everything.
All right, Cookie, let's hear it. Where's Sefton?
Well, I don't know.
He wouldn't be at the commandant's, would he?
Why don't we just look in these footlockers?
No.
Come on, you little stooge.
Hey, don't. Sefton will get mad.
Of all the hardened cruds.
He has a lot.
Because I got the goods on Mr. Sefton. Because this time he didn't shake me. Take a look for yourself.
The Russian women.
Get away! How'd he get over there?
Walked right through the gate, past the guard like it was some Kraut field marshal.
This stinking miser keeping all that for himself?
So what are the barracks officers going to do now?
Don't worry, Duke. We'll handle it from here on in.
It is wild that he got to spend the day over at the Russian women's camp. It just did not look great. I don't think it's him, but it does not look great at all.
Too late for chow?
Did you have a good time over there?
Somebody was peeking. Yeah, had a dreamy time. There are a couple of blonde snipers over there. Real man killers. They...
Yeah.
What's this? Who did it?
We did it.
This is private property.
So was the radio private property. So were Manfredi and Johnson.
We know he's the stoolie and we know what the payoff is. So let's get on with it.
Let's get on with what?
Why don't you get a rope and do it right?
It adds up that you got yourselves the wrong guy. Because I'm telling you, the Krauts wouldn't plant two stoolies in one barracks. And whatever you do to me, you're going to have to do all over again when you find the right guy.
I mean, that's a fair point also.
Good evening, sergeants. Gloomy in here, isn't it?
Yeah. Kind of by design.
You have a lieutenant here, Lieutenant James Dunbar.
I'm Lieutenant Dunbar.
Lieutenant Dunbar came to apologize for the accommodations.
Oh, the spy probably told about his sabotage.
Quite a transportation jam we are having outside of Frankfurt. They will be even angry on the East Front, waiting for that ammunition train. Abführen!
We have some rights, Colonel. Why is this man being taken out?
Curtains would do wonders for this barrack.
How did he ever find out about that ammunition train?
You two must have shot your mouths off all the way from Frankfurt to here.
No, we didn't. We didn't say anything to anybody, not a word. Not until we hit this barracks.
Yep.
What are you looking at me for?
See, the way this is staged is the guy that doesn't talk, the shell shock guy, was sitting up above looking down at everybody else. I think it's possible that he's fine, Kaiser Soze style, and he's actually the culprit.
I suppose some jerk's gonna say I did it. Why don't you try it one at a time?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't trust that guy. I could be way off, but I don't trust that guy.
Come the day before Christmas, the Geneva man showed up with some presents for us. They brought us coffee, a little sugar, prunes, and toothbrushes, and of all things, some ping pong balls. But as it turned out, those ping pong balls sure came in handy.
Hey, Schultz. You must get out of your bunk. The Geneva man is coming to inspect the back. Lieber Gott, how do you look? You had a fight?
How would you like to give Frau Schultz a pair of silk stockings for Christmas?
What is it you want from me?
Who's your rat?
The guy.
Yeah.
What guy? I don't want those cigarettes.
Oh, yes, you do. I'll make it 400.
No. No, I don't know anything.
How many do you want? 1,000?
That doesn't look great.
Gentlemen, when the Geneva man comes through the barracks, I do not want you to complain to him.
Dunbar's being crucified and he's trading again. Go on, tell the crumb where he stands.
I called a meeting of the barracks chiefs this morning, Sefton. But it turns out that nobody likes you any more than we do.
So you're stuck with me, huh?
You got off lucky last night, Sefton. One more move and you'll wake up with your throat cut.
There are two guys in this barracks that know I didn't do it. Me and the guy that did do it. The animal, or Blondie, or even Joey.
Yeah.
Everybody at attention for the Geneva man!
As you were, gentlemen, please. As for the blankets, you will notice they're very warm. They also smell of mothballs. When were they issued? This morning? Here you see a typical meal the prisoners are getting. What are we having today?
Bean soup with ham hocks. There should be a ham hock.
When you find it, we'll send it to Geneva.
Are there any complaints? Don't be afraid to talk.
Yeah. This is impractical, isn't it? They can't say anything.
What happened to you? What did you do to this man?
They didn't do nothing.
Who beat you?
Nobody beat me. We were playing pinochle.
There was a man removed from this barracks last night. A Lieutenant Dunbar.
Why was the man arrested? Sabotage. He blew up a train.
They'd have to prove that first, wouldn't they?
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
I like that he's got the note in his hand and the piece.
I just want to go to sleep.
9:30. Shall we call Berlin and tell him the good news?
I didn't do it.
You see, I'm a cavalryman. You know what happened to the cavalry. The older ones, they put into the quartermaster corps.
Yeah, they don't use horses anymore.
But they will remember now. General von Pfeffinger? Jawohl, General. Dunbar. Lieutenant Dunbar. To take you to Berlin.
Oh, he just put on the boots so they could click his heels on the phone? That's funny.
You will remember the name. Scherbach. Well, Herr Inspector, how did you find the camp?
I want to talk about Lieutenant Dunbar.
Whatever it is, it's out of your jurisdiction. The man is not a prisoner of war. He is a saboteur.
He is a prisoner of war until you can prove sabotage.
All I know is he did it. I'm satisfied.
I'm not. After the hostilities are ended, there will be such a thing as a War Crimes Commission. You will be held responsible, Oberst von Scherbach.
I have ways of finding out about that blasted time bomb. Aber sofort.
Someone's really sneaky about switching out that piece and writing his notes. I can't believe that no one catches the lamp.
What's the idea? You don't think you can eat that stuff?
We're building us a smudge pot so Patton can find us when he comes. You'll be able to see our smoke signal 4 miles away.
Look what we got.
The phonograph!
Music!
We made a deal with Barracks 1. Now where's that distillery?
Over here, boys. Let's have that distillery. Come on, we swapped it for the phonograph. Any objections, Sefton?
Take it.
Yeah, they're just robbing him now.
Any news on Dunbar?
He's still at the commandant's office, that's all I know.
Is he finally picking up on it, or is he the guy?
The
He's the guy.
and the boys will shout. We'll give the heroes 3 times 3. Hurrah! Hurrah!
So head of security is the bad guy.
Hurrah! And let each one perform some part.
This is a bold choice in front of a million people.
Hurrah! We'll give him a hearty welcome and hurrah! Johnny comes marching home, and we'll all feel gay when Johnny comes marching home again. Hurrah! Hurrah!
Okay, somebody's noticing. Somebody touched the light. Every guy just marched past it. Nobody noticed. Is he going to have to figure out who's doing it?
This kid's too good for me.
Same stakes?
Sure, go ahead.
I don't think I've ever played
that's not
horseshoes.
Where'd you learn your pitching?
From the farmer's daughter.
We're having a tough time keeping our stuff hidden from the Krauts. Like our escape equipment, for instance. Looks like you found one. He hid a time bomb on him, right? He even carried it all the way through prisoner's search, didn't he? Where did he hide it?
The old cigarette match gag. You take a book of matches, light a cigarette. It takes about 3 minutes for the cigarette to burn down. Then it sets off the matches.
So this is how they're getting their evidence against the lieutenant. So they're just robbing him with impunity now.
And have a cigar.
Thank you, somebody's noticing.
Here's a present for you, Joey.
Is it a new flute thing? Yep.
Come on, Joey, play.
Air raid! Air raid! Everybody out of the barracks!
Come on, everybody, let's hit the slit trenches.
Is this a excuse to get him all out again so he can get his note?
Hey,
You saw him
what's the
looking at
matter
it,
with
yep.
you? You want to get killed?
Not particularly.
When it comes back in, the loop in, it's going to be gone.
Must you two always be the last?
And he's doing all this right out in the open.
Du, was ist? Haben Sie es nicht herausgefunden?
Doch. Ich weiß alles.
No, wie hat er es denn gemacht?
Zigarette? Streichhölzer?
Oh, he's explaining how the bomb worked.
Ach so.
Okay. Gotcha. Now what do you do with that information?
It sure started off innocently enough, with a party going on in every barracks.
I love you. 3 words that are divine.
You don't think of men of missing dancing that much. So is the snitch there? Is he an American that's getting privileges to do it? He was speaking pretty good German there. I mean, I don't have a good ear for German. I don't know if his dialect was good or not. Or is he like just a German plant who's there to spy on the prisoners?
Come on, animal, let's trip the light fantastic. You don't want to cry over a dame that doesn't even know you're alive?
Right.
Snap out of it.
We'll go away.
All right, who wants the Queen of the May?
You think I'm the guy?
I don't know what to think anymore.
I understand how you feel. One American squealing on other Americans. Maybe that Stooley's not an American at all.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Maybe he's a German that Krauts planted in this barracks. They do that sometimes. Lots of loose information floating around a prison camp.
Yeah, okay, this makes sense.
In this barracks?
Why not? Right in amongst the ones that beat me up. The point is, what do you do with it? Tip your mitt and the Jerry's pull him out of here and plant him in someplace else like Stalag 16 or 15. Or you kill him off. Krauts turn around and kill off the whole barracks. Every one of us.
If you don't want to tell me, why don't you tell Harvey or security?
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to play this either.
What's keeping Hoffy? Why don't we get any news about Dunbar?
He'll be back. He got no proof.
Soft and sweet.
He looks like Javier Bardem. Oh my god. Shades of Some Like It Hot here. That's good.
Betty. May I have this dance, miss?
Why, sure.
This dance is an interesting choice. This isn't something I would anticipate at all. As far as presentation of POWs.
I love you. Did anyone ever tell you you had the most beautiful legs in the world? I'm crazy about that little nose of yours. I've been crazy about you for years.
Animal.
Snap
Animal,
out
wake
of
up.
it.
Wake up.
You should lose the hat and the hair.
Animal, this is me, Harry Shapiro.
Got a little too real there for him.
The SS men are here to pick up Dunbar. They're taking him to Berlin. They got the proof, and it looks like he's finished. Now I want everybody out of here. We'll need a lot of commotion out on the compound.
You don't think you can snatch Dunbar, not from the SS?
We're sure gonna make a stab at it. Now everybody start drifting out, one by one.
Is this the chance? Is this where he gets his chance?
Roger.
Okay, move out.
I don't know what your scheme is, but it sounds crazy to me.
It may be crazy, but it's better than having Dunbar dead.
How about me going out and keeping Schultz off balance?
I wouldn't worry about Schultz. I'd worry about Sefton. Remember me? I'm the stoolie.
Yeah.
You're gonna stay here in the barracks, Sefton, and not a peep out of you.
Okay, then put a guard on me. So who's going to watch me? Wouldn't you feel safer with security on the job?
He's going to help. Yep, this is good.
Okay, Price, you stay here.
What about Schultz?
We'll take care of Schultz.
This was clever.
That's the boy, Joey. What do you want to hear, Price? Home on the range? Or maybe a little Wagner?
Wagner, that's good.
You're a chess player.
Suppose you just sit down and keep your mouth shut.
Went to school with a guy named Price. You're from Cleveland, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm from Cleveland.
And you were with the 36th Bomb Group?
35th.
Out of Chelveston?
Are you questioning me?
Methinks the lady does protest too much.
I'd like to make one friend in this barracks.
Now, don't bother, Sefton. I don't like you. I never did, and I never will.
I wonder what they're trying to pull out there.
Well, Sefton is going to, this is a really smart move to help it work. I hope that's a slow fuse. Oh, that's right, all the ping pong ball stuff.
They herded us all out into the compound and put some extra machine guns on us and gave us the old picture check. Nobody knew where Dunbar was hidden. The crowd searched under the barracks, they searched the roofs, they even searched the bathroom and the commandant's office. Then they tried to smoke him out, throwing tear gas bombs into every barracks, just in case he was hiding up in the rafters. If Dunbar didn't come out by next morning, he'd tear down the whole lousy compound, stick by stick.
Oh.
He just couldn't figure how a guy could disappear from the compound and still be there.
It's a long time to crouch on a ladder. He was already sleep deprived.
One of us is going to have to take Dunbar out of the camp tonight. We'll draw one dog tag. It's going to be rough because the Krauts are expecting a move like this, and they put on extra guards. Who's the lucky one?
Don't be Price.
Suppose we call this my tag. I'll take him out.
No volunteers, Price. I said we're all in on it.
I still say this is my tag.
How about me latching on, Price?
Three's a crowd. Are the civilian clothes ready?
Coming up.
Get to work on the trap door.
See, he could get away with it. If he just turns them in on the way out, he can come back and say, he got out.
Better cut out in back of the south latrine.
Why the south latrine?
Because that's where he is, in the water tank.
2 packs of cigarettes say Dunbar never gets out of the compound.
Are you starting that again?
We warned you, Sefton.
Sure you warned me. You were going to slit the throat of that stoolie. Here's the knife to do it with. Or would you rather see Dunbar lying out there in the mud in the morning like Manfredi and Johnson?
Are we going to stand around here and listen to him until the Germans find out where Dunbar is?
The Germans know where Dunbar is. You told them, Hoffy.
Who did?
You did. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
No, I don't sprechen Sie Deutsch.
Maybe just one word?
Will you get this guy out of my hair so I can go?
Go where? To the commandant's office and tell him where Dunbar is?
Why, I'll kill you for that!
When was Pearl Harbor, Price, or don't you know that?
December 7th, 41.
What time?
6 o'clock. I was having dinner.
6 o'clock in Berlin. They were having lunch in Cleveland. He's a Nazi, Price is. Oh, sure, he lived in Cleveland. But when the war broke out, he came back to the fatherland like a good little Bundes.
Okay.
Let's have the mailbox.
The what?
The one you took out from the corner of your bunk and put in this pocket. Let me show you how they did it. Here's the flag. They used to put a loop in the cord. Did you ever notice? And here's the mailboxes. They delivered the mail or picked it up when we were out of the barracks, like for a pal. There wasn't a plane in the sky.
Or was there a price?
Oh, yeah, he gave himself up hard. Oh, that worked out really well.
Brother, were we all wet about you?
You owe me a lot of
Forget
stuff. You have to kind of take that.
What are we gonna do with them?
Let's have that civilian stuff. I'll look pretty stupid in this, yodeling my way across the Alps.
You taking Dunbar?
You betcha. There ought to be some reward money from Mama. Say about 10,000 bucks worth. Because now I got me a decoy.
What's a decoy?
Price. When I go, I want you to give me 5 minutes. And then you throw Price out into the compound, nice and loud. He'll draw every light from every goon tower.
It's either Price or Dunbar.
He killed Johnson and Manfredi, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's all yours.
So long, Cookie. You can have the department store. If I ever run into any of you bums on a street corner, just let's pretend we never met before.
Yeah. They did beat him pretty good and rob him. William Holden's such a great actor, man. That was actually a really close one with the light there. Is that the U.S. Air Corps song? He's been sitting like that for a while.
Shut up. My legs are frozen. Because we're busting out of this stink hole in exactly 1 minute and 20 seconds. Suppose we wait till we hit the Waldorf Astoria.
It's on me.
You won't get off that cheap.
Oh.
Just in case you come around in the hard of hearing.
Stop shaking, Price. There'll be no pardon from no governor.
Open the hatch.
Oh, what a weak lock that they have to lock them in.
5, 4, 3.
Joey's enjoying this. Surprised he's got this far.
Ich bin ein Deutscher!
Yeah.
Ich bin ein Deutscher!
Let's blow, Chauncey. Let's.
That is a great distraction. This way they don't get in trouble for murdering him. This might be a court-martial.
All right, men, everybody back in their bunks. Like nothing happened.
What do you know? The crud did it.
Yeah, no shooting.
I'd like to know what made him do it.
Maybe he just wanted to steal our wire cutters.
That was a lot of fun and how that was plotted all the way through. The tone, again, tone was a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be overall, especially since the stakes were really high. Not a lot of people died, I guess, you know, for a POW/war kind of movie. The two unfortunate guys at the beginning and then Price at the end. But despite that, the tension was awfully high. So I guess that there was some comic balance to it. Obviously, Billy Wilder's no stranger to using comedy in film. I felt like there were some subtle nods at least to Some Like It Hot. But what year was this? This might have. I honestly I can't remember what year Stalag 17 was. I don't know if it predated Some Like It Hot or not, but obviously with the elements of like the cross dressing and the dancing and everything, very reminiscent of it. But you know, I'm saying it's referential to Some Like It Hot, but this may have been made before that. I'm not sure. I should have. I'm going to check right now actually on what year Stalag 17 was made. '53. Oh, that's right around the same time as Some Like It Hot, right? 59. Okay, so this actually predated Some Like It Hot. Never mind, forget everything I said. I was wrong about that. This predated Some Like It Hot by about 6 years. So Some Like It Hot, a little referential to Stalag 17 instead, then, I guess. Or a simple fact that Billy Wilder, like many American filmmakers, like to use cross-dressing for comic effect in film. I mean, we have done it forever. We did it all the way through the 2000s. But at any rate, if there was one thing that I felt was a little jarring for me, I thought that the animal character was a little bit much. I understand what it was going for in terms of comic effect a little bit. Maybe we're kind of illuminating the absurdity of war a little bit. Almost all war movies, while being, exciting war movies, end up generally being anti-war movies ultimately. Or at least thematically, or anti-war movies, while at the same time kind of really selling the idea of how exciting war is. So there's a little bit of a yin and yang balance there. But I did really enjoy this movie just in terms of how the story was structured. Billy Wilder, as we've seen many times before, and I'm thinking of films like The Apartment, really likes to use multiple genres and shift in and out of genres throughout his films, at least the few that I've seen, in that you can't really pinpoint what style of movie it is, right? Like The Apartment was largely marketed, or at least it's referred to like on a Google search as a romantic comedy. I certainly don't think that's the case of The Apartment, and I wouldn't consider this a war movie at all. A dramedy, maybe a POW dramedy, but I mean it doesn't really matter, and we're living in a postmodern age now where genre doesn't really matter anyway. But this predates that, and so I like how Billy Wilder's films, he really does play with genre a lot, in terms of defying expectations of what his films are. This was not at all what I expected. It started off kind of being disarming in how light the tone was. It starts off pretty heavy, that 2 servicemen get killed. So you think it's a serious drama, and then we shift into largely comedic tones for the first half of the film after that, before getting back into unraveling the mystery of who the spy is. I felt like, at no point did I really think William Holden was the guy, because he was way too obvious. I thought he was behaving a little too cavalierly, because it's like, some of the stuff he was doing and the the casual way he behaved around the seriousness of the situation, kind of, you would think he would have been conscious of the fact that this makes you look kind of guilty, throughout, kind of a conspirator, so to speak, throughout the film. So yeah, of course all the fingers are going to go to him as it kind of unravels, and I think he's a clever guy that should have been aware of the fact that all this stuff I'm doing doesn't look great. I look like a collaborator, but I was obviously smart enough to be the one to figure out who the actual culprit was. I liked the first reveal we got was actually shown in shadow, where he's laying in bed after Price had untangled the light, and the light was swinging, and that's how he first got became aware of what the setup was, in just watching the shadow of the light swaying on the wall in front of him from behind, and that's where he started paying attention to the state of the light, and then probably figured out whether to hang back when the commandant came in, and then he was able to see that they were working the chessboard. All worked out very well, but it was like those small details that show up in all of his films, that a lot of really good visual storytelling. Excuse me. Billy Wilder, puts a lot of focus on some really key important props in the films that I've seen. There's just really, really good visual storytelling, which of course really led to the unexpected hero resolution here, which again, a lot of fun. The guy that wouldn't ever put his neck out for anybody or anything, wouldn't ever try to escape at the beginning of the movie, takes his opportunity to now, because there's a payday at the end of it for him if he's successful, which good for him. You understand what motivates the guy all the way through. And, begrudgingly, there's probably a sense of duty there as well. But yeah, it was utterly charming and fantastic. What a great movie. Appreciate it, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.